Will. Oh my god, stop it. Does this make Rod a part of the Illuminati? Oh my god. I kind of hope so. That's fabulous. Good evening, good morning, good daytime to you. I hope it's treating you not terribly. Apologize for being a little late. We have 3 poodles today. I don't know where they are. They're around. But Rod, my good friend Rod, is off getting his lemon tattoo. For those new to my channel or just swinging by, our community raised over $7,000 for charity recently. And one of the thresholds was Rod. My friend Rod volunteered to get a tattoo of a lemon if we raised, was it 6,500? I have it written down somewhere. These guys remember the numbers better than I do. It's fucking terrible. And we raised it. You guys did this. It's incredible. Our channel raised over 7,000. Our team raised over 150,000. Fucking insane. So he's literally going and getting a fucking deal. Dude, Clerks 3 made me cry so hard. So he's literally off getting a lemon tattoo right now, which is super exciting. If you're swinging by or new to the channel, what's a lemon is the weirdest inside joke that's so hard to explain. Essentially, Rod was on my channel one time, chilling, just sitting next to me, and I said something about a lemon, and he straight up went, "What is a lemon?" And sat there for a good amount of time before conceptualizing what the fuck a lemon was. He tells the story differently. I don't know. I know, no shit, Glut. Last night I thought today was Friday too. I would the week has been very fuckery, especially because yesterday was so weird fixing my computer all morning. It felt like a kind of almost like a half day off. It was weird. Oh, I think we were talking about lemon. We were and weren't. Rod has the story different. Rod says I think, according to him, we were talking about, what the fuck? I don't know. Oh, no, this is what it was. I think this is the story. So we were talking about, I said I do a raspberry on Trick's belly and he hates it, and he fucking despises it. And someone brought up a lemon and Rod thought a lemon was like a raspberry, And he goes, "What's a lemon?" And I sat here like this and stare. Oh, there she is. Hi, Zelda. You want to come say hi? Zelda, baby girl. Come here. You want to say hi? This is little Zelda. She's so much smaller than my poodles. I don't know why, because they have the same family. They're from the same breeders. But she's a little girl. She's a little one. She loves Trick. It's pretty cute. Her and Trick are like little buddies. She follows Trick around everywhere. It's fucking adorable. And Lil doesn't mind her at all, which is dope. That's my favorite because you just never. I literally have oodles of poodles, but they're so good together. Like, seriously, it's like, I keep an eye on her because I don't even notice she's here. She's such a good dog. She's literally laying on the couch on the other side of my desk now, just chilling, just waiting for Dad to come home. Clerks 3 made me appreciate Kevin Smith more than I already had, dude. Clerks 3 was like everything I needed in a wrap up. Oh wait, I wanted to pause this song. Shut up. It was everything I needed in a Clerks video. Wait, is it going to be a video? Oh, it's a video. Okay, hold on. It's not Friday, but... And they make it so we have nothing ground up ever. They're the worst type of goblin, I'm going to be honest. And I'm not even high. Like, what the fuck? Go! Just staring at Zelda. Don't hunt her, it's weird. Good morning, Kozu. How are you, love? We're just complaining about how the demons smoke all of our weed before we can get to it. It's crazy how that happens. Man, I was watching a YouTube video last night, and they were like, it was someone commenting on another YouTube video of a YouTuber who's a creep, but they were like making fun of them for not editing out a shot of them itching their nose. And all I could think about was how stressful it's got to be a YouTuber and like holding on to the facade of not being human and editing out every sneeze and nose itch and eye itch and like cough and stutter and like, that's gotta be fucking exhausting. I could never do it. I don't know. I'm so glad I found live content before I ever decided to do anything else, because the idea of just editing the humanity out of myself is so weird to me. Where's my lighter? Do I even have one? We're not going to talk about it. So I only eat edibles. It's well known that demons are allergic to gummies. Oh my god, is that a thing? So maybe if I keep edibles near my weed, the demons will go away. Theories. Cheers. Right, Fox? I mean, it feels like that's the appeal. I have no idea. Not a YouTuber, obviously. But it just kind of feels like that's like the appeal of it is the perfection. Like the false perfections portrayed in like I especially noticed the fast cuts in the speech. Like they cut, and I don't know if that's to cut the length of the video down, but they cut out every single, like, they speak like this, and everything is super fast, and there's just so many fucking cuts, it's so fast, which feeds my brain in a nice level, and I like the fast speech, but at the same time, like, it feels exhausting. I itch my nose probably 20 times a day. If I had to edit that out of every piece of content I made, I don't know what I'd do. I have an itchy fucking nose. I have allergies. I probably have a line in my nose from doing that my whole life, to be honest. It's like how every popular YouTuber is Mr. Beastifying their thumbnails these days, and then we have private software literally making shitpost thumbnails that take less than 5 minutes to make. I'm going to be honest, I've never seen a Mr. Beast video in my whole life. I don't even know what the thumbnails would look like if I saw one. Time to file my nails down. Cheers. 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 That's me all night. When we're in our watch parties, I swear to God, me trying to type anything in the watch party is fucking annoying. Language is weird. The last 1 or 2 generations seem to have forgotten the word scratch. And my word scratch is the verb, what you do to an itch. Wait, how are people using the word scratch? It is a verb. You scratch something. You can have a scratch, I guess. Like, I have a scratch. And was scratched. Language is weird. Good morning, Princess Kenny. How are you, love? I'm good. I slept really well last night, and I have 3 poodles. I have one at my feet right now, just chilling. It's a good day. I love dogs. Good morning, 6 Pete. How are you, love? Oh, I am. Oh, thank you, Glut. Yeah, I do want to just chat for a bit before we dive back into that game. Dude, that battle yesterday. Glut, I don't know if you were here, but it was like earlier in the day. I got stuck in a battle.
I'm going to fuck you.
Those are finally loud
with
again.
Satan's cock.
I can hear them again. Thank you, Goonies Girl, for subbing to the class, keeping the class alive, and giving any swings for 68 fucking months. That's a really long time, and I appreciate you. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent. Thank you, love. Good morning, Miniman. How are you? I only know about Mr. Beast because he's in the news a lot, because he's like the biggest YouTuber. People mention him every once in a while, but I have no idea what his content is at all. But I can have a scratch, and if I get an itch, I scratch it, which is so, yeah, you're right. No, it's confusing, and it hurts my brain. English makes no sense. Seriously, it's a pretzel of every other language ever. It's the mutt language. Scratch is also, yeah, scratch can be slang for money as well, yeah. Scratch, yeah, I'm awake, that's about it. I mean, same. I have 3 poodles at my feet, and you can't see them, and it's heartbreaking. You can kind of see Trick. One's here, and one's right there. There's the paw. It's so, I'll never understand why they want to hang out with me all day. Because Zach's, like, awake, and he's chilling, and they could go, like, hang out with someone who's actually giving them attention. But they always want to hang out under my desk, and I'll just never understand why. I still can't get over the idea that Iona Lee moment of her singing in church, and as the music ended, you sub-clipped playing me Imagine a Small Satan popping out from behind. Honestly, the idea of any human standing in the back of that church and just out of nowhere being like, and now I'm going to fuck you. While she's singing arguably one of the most beautiful songs ever. Well, that's literally Mick Jack. No shit. I think that's why I know about Mr. Beast. He has, if you've ever seen Beast, is it Beast Burger or something? He has a hamburger chain, and I think he has a candy or something. But I've heard that the food is shit. And that's the only reason I know about it. Like, that's why I know about him, is he's been in the news for that. Chocolates, right? He has chocolates or something, but I don't know. Like, apparently he makes YouTube videos. I don't know. He's the biggest YouTuber, and I've never seen him before. It's kind of weird how you can just be, like, completely separate from that world. But I think he makes content geared towards a younger audience that's just not, I'm going to assume, not for us. We've aged out. Feastables! Thank you. It's called Feastables. There you go. Good morning, Rage. How are you, love? It is, I mean, the way, just thinking about all the weird slang words, that we've come up with in just my lifetime is odd. Like, I still struggle with the new ones, Riz and Drip and shit like that. Like, all the slang and how it evolves is very odd. And how some of it sticks around, like dude, cool, tubular, groovy. People still say that shit. Cool all the time, tubular and groovy not so much. But people still say them, like, and those really were nothing. Those were basically twerk at a certain point. I think tubular actually refers to, like, the shape that a wave makes, right? The tube. It's tubular, dude. Word. I say word all the time. Like, at this point, it's almost, not sarcastic. I don't know what it is. It's almost like lol. It's like the lol, but out loud. Like, someone has said something, and I wholeheartedly agree, but I have nothing else to add to it. Word. Fucking word. Like, I got nothing to add, but yes. Yep, I mean, I still say on a regular basis, that's what she said, so I'm not exactly one for the trends. I'm not, with it. I don't hang out with youth. I only hang out with you guys. You guys are, like, around my age, so I feel like we're just in a bubble now. Really, he's kind of a great person, morally speaking, but he's very toxic to himself and constantly overworks himself as a result. That's sad. I feel like that's basically kind of what it takes. It's either sheer luck that makes you ridiculously successful on the internet, or that, where you just have no life outside of working and you work yourself to death to the point where people literally, like, people like me who have never seen your content before know who you are. You know what I mean? I have no hopes or wishes to be rich at any point in my life. I just want to exist and live until I die. That's it. I keep up with the kids. She's going to Ohio with Gat to see the Rizzler. That's drippin'. No cap. I don't know any other words. I say not all the time. Yes. 100%. Word is the modern equivalent of saying hear him, hear him. No shit. You're not wrong. Sorry, there's so many dogs around my legs. I keep trying to cross my legs and not kick one in the face. Existing is so overrated. Good morning, Worsty. I mean, considering I can't really conceptualize the alternative, I'm like here for it for now. Oh my god, do you think No Cap came from No Kappa? I have no idea where No Cap came from. I just learned about that one recently. The reason I keep up with the slang of the youth is because a friend of mine imparted some wisdom. He said, there's nothing better as an old than learning new slang so you can use it wrong and make the kids embarrassed. That's amazing. I don't know how to keep up on the language because I don't hang out with the youth. No Cap, I'm gonna go with No Cap absolutely came from No Kappa. We're taking that. That was a Twitch. Yep, that's ours now. Right? It's no lie. But Kappa is essentially the emote of say something sarcastic you don't actually mean Kappa. Or it's kind of like saying just kidding, but you're not just kidding. So no kappa is like no joke. I'm gonna start spelling it with a K. We're stealing that. That's Twitch's now. No cap, bitches. I'm gonna do it. I know about Mr. Beast because his best friend came out as trans. Oh, that's another reason I know about him. Yes, his best friend and editor came out as trans, and the world like attacked Mr. Beast for that or some bullshit. And some YouTuber made a scandal video basically saying how his friend came out as trans will ruin Mr. Beast's reputation. And Mr. Beast was angry, like legit angry at the YouTuber and I mean, good. Yeah, that to me that seems like a reasonable human response. Someone attacks your good friend. Fuck that person. Right? Fuck that. How does his friend being trans have anything to do with his anything? Like literally anything. Are genitals a part of his content? Are they like a mainstay of the channel? I'm genuinely curious. I don't understand how that's a thing. How is that? I have friends of all varying genitals, and I don't think it affects my career in any way, shape, or form. My friends' genitals and outward expression of gender. Am I totally off base on that? Because that seems fucked. That same has degenerated into one of those old surfer dudes living in California beach town complaining about all the tourists and writing letters to the city council. Oh my god, is that a thing? He's a cranky old surfer guy now? That's amazing. As a trans person, this makes me mad. How did I not know about this? Yeah, it's truly like, again, I have to take what my therapist tells me into like practice all the time. My therapist tells me, because I get really frustrated, and you guys see it, I'm sure, when I go, I just fucking don't understand. I can't conceptualize how the fuck you got there in your brain, and it hurts me. And she has told me so many times, Katie, maybe it's a good sign you can't understand that way of thinking. And I'm like, oh shit, son. Maybe. And I have to tell myself, it's a good sign you don't understand this. Because it means you're just not that flawed. High five me. A lot of people started saying Mr. Beast is woke for caring about his friend. Again, with woke being a bad thing. In my like just experience of just not really asking like define woke, but just piecing together how people use it, woke seems to be just informed, well informed, and open to education. Yeah? Am I off on that? I know what the right wants to define it as, but that seems to be what it is. Like, aside from what they want to define it as. I'd rather be woke any fucking day. Sure. Yeah. Same. Like, I invite you to call me out if I use insensitive language or I'm a douche. Because I don't want to be that. If that's woke, sure. That's how I understand woke. Me too. That's like the general, I mean, fuck. When did it become cool to be fucking stupid? When did that become like, ooh, yay, I'm an idiot and proud of it? What the fuck? I don't understand. It used to be if you didn't know something, you just shut the fuck up because you didn't want people to think you were an idiot. The right, anything we don't like is woke. Yeah, they'll define anything they hate as woke. So it's really just not even a thing. It's a non-factor for them. Yeah, I'd rather be woke than a stick in the mud. Hard same. Imagine stagnating as a human. Fuck that. Yeah, woke to me means awake to the issues of our society. Exactly. Not closing your eyes and pretending it's not real just because it makes you feel safer. Oh, Mandel. Cheers. Caffeine cheers, love. Good question. Willful ignorance is now apparently something to be proud of. It is. And they gather around it and they form clubs and social groups around ignorance. The Proud Boys. How can you pick a gayer name? I don't know. We're so Proud Boys. Like, I'm gay as fuck. That is so gay. I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's just like blatant disregard for the facts, I guess. Good morning, Mike. How are you, love? When we started giving airtime to alternative facts, truth. It's a particular strain of anti-intellectualism that has continued to fester in the United States. It's pretty wild. I mean, I understand the need for a community and the want to find people who think similarly, but it's so, and again, it's a good thing we don't understand this, but imagine seeking out a community to be dumb with. Like, oh wow, these people did their own research too. That sounds fun. Reminds me of my favorite quote from the book, The Psychopath Test by Ron Johnson. Ron Johnson, Katie? John Ronson, if you're reading this book and worried you might be a psychopath, congratulations, you're not a psychopath. Yeah, I've been told that a few times. By my therapist, obviously, when I'm like, am I like a fucking sociopath? And she's like, if you've ever considered you're a sociopath, you're not a fucking sociopath. I'm like, okay. Okay. I have no idea how I find these bangers. I've got it. I'm loading it right now. I mean, honestly, I get really, really excited when you guys find music because I try to find new music all the time and it's so fucking rare that I find something actually new. Too many people thought Cartman was a good person. Probably the same people that are into Homelander, right? Also, when we allowed people to argue against science on the congressional floor. Yeah, there's a lot there. The book is fucking fantastic, by the way. He also wrote The Men Who Stare at Goats. Oh, shit! I've read that book. Okay, then I know the author. Oh, he is a good author. He writes fast reads. I keep saying that to people. Sociopaths don't wonder if they're sociopaths. Yeah. I mean, I just, like, I'm pretty, like... Yes. Yes. I actively seek out communities I don't exactly fit in with just to know what they're like. Can't grow if you don't. I mean, I 100% understand that. Like, you never... That's why I say I invite you guys, and I'm very serious about that. And it's the history of my channel. I have held very true to this, I think, and I've stood to it, that I invite you to correct me if I am insensitive with language. Like, I learned from you guys that gypsy is not appropriate, that there are people of Romani descent who are like, hey, that's really fucking offensive, please stop using that word, and so on and so forth. Like, because the hell is an echo chamber. You know? Hell is just a bunch of people being like, blah, 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 blah. It's Furbies just talking at each other. That's hell. I never ever want that. Like, I thrive that you guys have different points of view and different, like, scopes on life, and you live in different parts of the world and shit like that. Like, that's how you create a community, is people of all different scopes who can have... How do you have a conversation if you both agree on everything? How is that a conversation? Like, it's literally like, state a statement, end of. Like, where did the conversation go? I'd much rather talk to someone that's like, oh, actually, I know a lot about that. Let me divulge neurodivergently on you info. And I'm just like, yeah, let me sponge that. That's the best. Oh, I missed this one. Honestly, South Park had a lot to do with it. Their entire thing is that it's not cool to care about anything, not wholly responsible, but definitely the beginning of the path. I mean, there's a lot of shit like that, I feel like, in popular culture, where it was like, if you make fun of it hard enough, then it's not serious or something. Homelander being into mommy milkers, dude, not even just mommy milkers. Like, do you remember the scene when he just, like, hard guzzles the milk that in the fridge passionately and moans? That, I still don't understand that. That is some fuckery right there. Yeah, we have to listen, we have to learn, accept faults, and move on wiser. 100%. How do you grow if you're never wrong? How do you... On the trans subject, no shit, I tweeted... This was years ago now, but I tweeted something... I'm trying to remember how I worded it. Oh, I said transgendered people deserve human rights or something like I was probably reposting someone who's being evil or something like that. And someone wrote me a really nice message, a DM in Twitter, and was like, hey, Katie, I just wanted to let you know, like, it's just transgender people, not transgendered. And they explained the whole thing to me. And I immediately retweeted myself and corrected myself and apologized profusely, because I never want to be an asshole to anyone except a few people in the world. But specific people, not marginalized groups. Except maybe the Proud Boys. So many dogs at my feet right now. I'm desperately, really trying not to kick one in the face. They're all sleeping. I feel like in the older people, the proud to be ignorant thing came from the country bumpkins rebelling against Hillary Clinton, calling Trump supporters deplorable back in 2015. 100%. I mean, that's the thing. A lot of people, they throw up a brick wall mentally and physically, kind of. Not trying to make a pun on the brick wall, but you know what I mean? Like, they throw up a wall the moment they know they're kind of wrong or they're being offended by something, and they close down to the entire conversation. And I think that's a fault on both sides of the spectrum. Attacking someone with information is not how you have a polite conversation or how you learn. You know, it's the same concept as like these people that are keyboard warriors that think that tweeting diatribes of their terrible opinions on Twitter is gonna somehow change someone's opinion. Like, have you ever seen a tweet and been like, "Wow, my opinion, my personality, my humanity has changed now. Wow, you've done it with those 20 characters or whatever, like 200 characters." It's this keyboard warrioring where it's like someone did something to make them so mad and feel so dumb and so hurt that they threw up this wall, and it's like, I think it's kind of a fault on both sides. It's like people just don't know how to fucking have a conversation anymore. You can have a conversation with someone you don't agree with and not fight. And you don't have to like them. I used to do it all the time in the hospital. Like, fuck, it's possible. The psychology of Homelander mommy milkers makes total sense to me. He never had a loving parental relationship in our society. That's typically the mom, i.e. motherly nurturing. So he's conflated that yearning for comfort and reassurance with a physical sign of motherhood, i.e. milky boobs, and by association, milk. So it's like the equivalent of daddy issues and dating older men. To simplify and make it somewhat derogatory, the dude was literally never hugged as a child. Yeah. No, it's just the opposite end of it 100%. I feel like I bring everything back to true crime, but I listen to a shit ton of true crime. And that's, mommy issues are so prevalent in true crime. It is crazy how many people have a horrific relationship with their mom and go on to murder women because of that. It's fucking wild. Keyboard warriors just need to keep a diary. It helps to get some thoughts out, and they don't need to be shared to the world 100%. Someone suggested this to me literally ages ago, years and years and years ago. But if you ever felt, and this was back in the day of like angry emailing someone or something, but if you ever feel like writing that angry email, write it in Word document and then just delete it. Pretend you hit the send button and delete it. Just write out your big fucking existential angry paragraphs, document, whatever. Write out all your pissy words, the mean shit you want to say, and then just hit escape and delete it. And you've got it out of your, I've done it before, it works. You get it out of your system, you're good. Merlot and, oh, crispy. Man, yes, and the only way I was able to put in my 6 weeks notice at Johns Hopkins was to down a glass of whiskey. I was so scared to put in that 2 weeks notice. A glass of Glenfiddich Scotch. That's what gave me the balls to send that email. But I wrote the email before the Scotch. The Scotch just gave me the push power. So, yes and no. The Notes app, 100%. I've used the Notes app when I don't have like a journal to actually write down in. Oh yeah, it actually feels, you feel better. You know what's funny? Merlot's my least favorite wine in the whole world. I fucking hate Merlot. I think it's gross. I don't know why. It's the only, I don't really like alcohol much, but Merlot is just battery acid. That shit is nasty. I do not understand. Malbec, delicious. I love a good Cab Sab. Literally almost every other wine. I've never tasted a wine that I was like, oh, fucking, other than Merlot. Why? It almost feels like it's thick. Merlot is thick. Yes! Oh, Mishy, get out! Yes, it is! Is it really? Because it feels like it is? I haven't had Merlot in 20 years. This is how visceral I hate it. It's such a visceral memory. Is it thicker? Because I swear it is. I swear I said that before I read your message. I swear it is. I did hit send with Scotch. I totally did. And it was good Scotch. The ridiculousness of, quote, when I was 5, my mom didn't let me have chalky milk at night before bed, so now I treat all women beneath me as an adult man. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want any goddamn Merlot. I do not. Merlot's kind of bland compared to other reds and thick. I swear it's thick. I swear it's thick. I think you're right. Man, I'm not kidding you. I have not had a glass of Merlot in 20 plus years. I have no idea the last time I had Merlot in my life. Not 20 years. I'm not that old, but you know what I'm saying. Over 10 years, I haven't had a glass of wine, probably. I don't remember the last time I drank wine, to be honest. But I haven't had Merlot, and I remember it being, darker and thicker. I just found Japanese plum wine called Gekikan. I'm gonna butcher that. So sweet and pretty looking, pretty strong too. And it's a plum. Is it like the rice wine? What is that stuff called? What happened to our music? We got into like waiting music, I guess. Oh, we had music from Robo. So is that what it is? Oh, how do you say it? Sake is the rice wine, right? I tried sake actually recently for the first time and did not like it. Did not enjoy it whatsoever. Like, it was weird. It felt like I was drinking something that had gone flat and bad. I know it wasn't, but like that was the sensation. It was not my favorite thing in the world. See, I would much prefer the sweeter because that was like sake. It you know what sake was? Sake is White Claw wine. Sake is the White Claw of wine. I don't know how else to describe it. It was like you have a mouthful, and I still was like, "Where's the flavor? What's happening?" All it is alcohol burn and no flavor. Maybe that I didn't have it hot. Maybe that was the problem. So, I actually talked to Domestic Dan about this when we went to Seattle because we went and got sushi and shit. And I asked him, and he said some sake is designed to be hot and some is designed to be cold. I didn't know that, but it's like apparently there's certain ones that are just like, supposed to be hot and some are supposed to be cold, I guess. Beer and wine, they're vile. They're gross. I agree. Like, and Merlot is just the worst. It's plum wine instead of grapes. Yum. Do they make it out of their little sour plums, I wonder? Sorry, I'm moving over so we can watch the music. I would probably drink a Heineken because it smells like weed and I could get over it, but that'd be one I tolerate, not one I enjoy. Whereas when I'm on the West Coast, if I see Mac and Jack's, Boundary Bay Scotch, or whatever the third, what did I say? Oh, or Blue Moon, and I want a beer, I'll get one because those are the only ones I like. I haven't been to MD Renfest post-COVID. I'm not ready to be touched. Dude, I totally get it. And that Renfest can be stacked. And everyone's so sweaty. Dude, snake bites are delicious, right? So you can get one down in Florida? Good to know. I once stood in a long line for an apple beer at a place called Apple Hill. Was it good? Oh, it was off. Damn it. That theoretically sounds delicious, but it's beer, man. It's just not the best. Good morning, Adam. How are you? Mead equals fermented honey plus fruit herbs. Yep, there you go. Yeah. It was just Bud Light with apple cider port. Smoke away the pain. That's disgusting. Absolutely not. That just ruins apple juice. Green bottle beer is the worst for skunkiness. Is that why it's skunky? Dude, you never know, Rage. I don't have a type of thing when it comes to music. I mean, did you see the Am I, Who Am I, John Lee fest this past week? I listened to that and Korn back to back, man. Nothing makes sense. Hold on, I gotta let it load for a sec. A little sore? Boo. I'm kind of sore too, though. I've been digging tree holes in my yard and my shoulders are killing, which is why I'm kind of like, it looks like I'm hunching. I'm not. I'm stretching my shoulder blades. Ugh. Tight shoulders, my God. But I mean, digging in my yard, it's like pickaxing rocks. Every shovelful is just a chunk of clay this big that's 20 pounds. It's wild. It's disgusting out there. But it's getting better. And that's what's importante. I'm getting all the connections this summer. I have to take a tea break after today. Boo. But that's good. I take tea breaks every once in a while. It's good to take tea breaks. Oh, no shit. Green lets the light in, and that's why it gets skunky. I had no idea. When my sister was at uni, they were drinking Frog. That's a snake bite with a shot of Blue Bowls. What is Blue Bowls? Is that like creme de menthe or some shit like that? One of my eyelashes keeps turning into my eye. Oh my God, Mr. Fox. Wait, are you unaware of Electric Callboy? Because you know about them, right? I'm obsessed with Electric Callboy. They're incredible. They're fucking fantastic. When this video was released, no shit, their band was actually a different name. So we've been listening to them, okay, yeah. So for anybody I had to find the video different because for some reason the version in your country isn't available to me. So I found the video anyways, it's fine. But if you notice at the beginning, it's gonna say Eskimo Callboy. The band used to be called Eskimo Callboy, and then they made the very conscientious decision not to be racially insensitive, and they changed their name to Electric Callboy. So they used to be called Eskimo Callboy, for those just wondering, and they made the choice to not, which I think is awesome and admirable of them. So many dogs at my feet I don't want to kick. I got it. I got the video. Welcome back. Little Zelda is so cute. Poodles are just dumb, smart, crazy. Like, it took 2 times going outside, and she knows exactly, come in. Like, I snap, and they run inside, and they get a little lung treat. Sarah, oh my gosh, I have Rod's poodle here today. You might get to see her. How are you, little sister? She's so cute. She's so much smaller than our poodles, but she's so fucking cute. She's literally the cutest. She's just like, she's only grown up with French bulldogs, so she has no idea big dogness. Yeah, she's so cute. Yes, Zelda. Zelda. All the dogs come when I do that tone, unfortunately. Zelda, come here, baby girl. Come here. Come here. Nope, that's not. Don't crawl through the couch. Don't crawl through the couch. You gotta go around. Okay, I'm just gonna turn the camera because she's plopped on the couch. One more. I don't want her to jump through the couch. This is little Zelda. It's so bright out there. I'm so sorry. The sun is so bright today, but that's little Zelda, and she's just the cutest. There she, into the sunshine. Goddamn. Now you see the sun I'm dealing with on this side. It's so bright right now. Oh, music. Thank you. Sorry. She's super cute. She's well groomed. Our dogs are getting groomed this coming week. Thank fuck. She likes to hang out with Zach. He's like laying in bed. He lays in bed and looks at Twitter and does like emails and stuff in the morning. And she really enjoys just laying with him because it's a safe place. But she was under my desk and she's super. Sarah, it's so much better. I don't know if it's actually like the painkillers they gave us or whatever, but her leg, like, I don't know where she is right now, but she's been bouncing on both legs. And honestly, it's crazy. She's like getting her spirit back. She's like feisty at trick again. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I don't know. We finally took him to the dog park, like 5 days ago ish. And she was on both legs for like an hour before you could see her. She wasn't limping, but you could see her kind of like being more delicate with one leg. And that's when we were like, all right, it's time to go. But she was on both. And it just gives me so much happiness because, man, I hate seeing my dog hurting. I also often get secondhand embarrassment from AI art. Same. That's what I think too. And it just scares me because so many dogs get like torn ACLs. See, there she is walking on both legs. All legs, I mean, all 4. They get those torn ACLs so fucking easily. And it's a poodle thing, I guess, but both of the dogs love to jump. They jump a lot. And I was so scared she tore something. But the vet was pretty positive she didn't. Thank fuck. And just giving her that painkiller and keeping her off of her leg. And we got like, it's by a company called Elevet, and it's like veterinary approved CBD, whatever, because the vet said that there's no one in the world, like no shop or pet store or whatever will have like true real CBD in a dog treat form. You have to get it from like a website that's vet approved or whatever. And I think it's good. It's not like a magical healing ointment or anything, but it calms her down and keeps her off the leg so that she wasn't just like re-injuring it constantly. Because like I was telling you guys, like she would be on the leg for a little bit and then for a week limp and then be on the leg and then limp. And I think she just kept re-injuring it and wasn't giving it enough time, you know? Dude, VR, the fucking AI was hilarious. You know I don't hold it against you or anything. The AI was fab. It's so fucking funny. It just sucks that it's AI. It's the inevitable world we live in right now. Bowling, probably. Bowling is a rough sport. That or golf. 3 minutes is too long. I made it like 20 seconds. Good job. I won't play anything though. I'm sorry. I had to run it. You just got to get them out of the way. Otherwise, they'll run on their own. It's the one fucking. Not the one thing. It's one of the things going wrong with Twitch sometimes is that the ads just don't run when you want them to, but then they'll run on their fucking own, and you're just like, what? Why? That's okay. I'll move shit over. We got videos and stuffs. Chopped cheese. I've never seen a chopped cheese before. Okay. I will wait for the next 2 minutes. I won't do anything cool. I'll pack a bowl. I hate ads, but like necessary evils. There's nowhere on the internet that doesn't have ads, so it's like fighting an unending war against something you're not going to win. So might as well just have control of it. That's, I guess, all I can ask for is to have fucking control of it. My trees are doing well. I planted them yesterday and I'm already like psychotically staring at the trees in my yard. It's fine. I gotta make sure I keep an eye on the dogs. I just want to make sure Zelda knows where the door is and where to go outside if she needs to potty. She's only a year. I think she's only a year and a half old. Is she a year and a half? Or 2? I don't think she... Is she 2? Yes, absolutely, Gek. I'll write you more. But, I mean, literally, like, as close to 100% as positive. The only thing that would hinder anything is if he had, like, a sponsored post, a sponsored thing on the same day or something like that, which I'm almost positive there isn't anything. So, I will absolutely. But, yeah, almost 100%. Yeah. Hails, yeah. But I'll send him all the stuff for it. 30 seconds until the ad's over. I apologize. The shit is the worst. Actually, it's lining up with the song quite nicely. Perfect. Cheers. Oh, yeah, I mean, I don't think he's ever had a sponsored gig an entire day. It's usually like 2 hours in the middle of the day or anything, so it wouldn't really interrupt much. But that's literally the only thing that would stop him, I'm pretty sure. Right, Mando, dude? That's his newer... I think that's one of his newer drops he just came out with, and it's just fabulous. It's just so good. I don't know. The sound he creates is, like, ear-pleasing. Okay, this is the other... Or a picture of the lemon. Oh my god, you got it so visible! I'm not gonna touch it. Oh, it's covered in stuff, but anyway, that looks so good. Shut the fuck up, it's perfect.
That and then the...
Shut up. It's such a bad instinct. It looks so good. It doesn't even look fresh.
Yeah, she's really good, but yeah. So the lemon is
she
now
does a good job.
officially a part of me.
The lemon is done and official. Did they see the lemon?
I think they saw it. Yeah, you could. I mean, you guys can kind of.
It's like, how doth one exacerbate an armpit?
Yeah.
Guys, what is a lemon?
I don't know. I don't get anything wet.
Except the lemon.
Hi, Viata.
Thank you for getting the lemon for the charity, Rod.
No,
you're wonderful.
That was more than.
But
my
I mean,
pleasure.
goddamn. Look, Trick loves him. Bill, do you want to go out and say hi to anybody, or are you just good?
Zelda, what are you doing?
Dude, owns the house, man. She slept with Zach all morning in bed. They snuggled. And then she just stayed in his office like that because it's so cold, I think.
Yeah.
I sent you a picture of her. That's her peeking out under his green screen. That was her sanctuary today. She's been totally fine now.
Money for dogs. Next month I go to a little shop, so
That's dope.
Yeah, so I got a flyer.
A tattoo fundraiser for dogs.
Yeah,
How do you get even better than that? Come meet Adoptable Pets. Raffle tickets available. So if anyone's local to the Colorado area, I'll post this in our Discord. That's fucking dope. $5 raffle tickets. These are amazing prices. $5 raffle tickets. Great prizes including Vet CS gift bundle, luxury boarding, grooming, wagon wash gift bundle, which is where you go wash your own dog, but like in those huge baths and they have all the stuff. Heroes Pets gift bundle, 90-minute massage or more. Oh my god, a dog massage?
Yeah, they've done. I've seen dog massages before. Newbie got one years ago.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, noobs.
Yep.
There's only 2 old men in my house. Do we need more than 2 to have a lemon party? Should we invite Scott over?
Okay, Scott, lemon
He
party.
can be the final lemon. Dude, Zelda's just perched on the couch and doesn't give a fuck.
Yep,
Look at her.
She is like.
She's so chill. She
Yeah.
goes out with them and just follows them, just like she did when we hung out with them in the mountains.
Yeah, in the mountains. Yeah, because she's like, that's what she does at dog parks. She waits for like a pack to start, and then she follows the pack around.
She loves following Trick around.
Yeah.
Like anything Trick sniffs, she's got to go sniff. You're such a good girl, huh, Zelda? And I was telling chat, we took 2 breaks. It took 1 break for her to understand just snap meant come inside and get a treat.
Yep.
And she sat all on her own. Like, she's so fucking smart.
So
It's wild. Poodles are dummy smart.
my ex, when she was feeding the Frenchie's chicken every night, learned that if she sat on the other side of the counter, she would get pieces of chicken thrown at her. And so now every night she's like,
She just sits and waits.
yeah, she's there like a proper lady and like goes, I want chicken. I haven't been eating chicken, but like at least so she hasn't been over there. Or she'll still go over there and sit and be like, okay, I'm ready for chicken.
That's fucking precious.
Right, Zelda?
These guys definitely have their spots where they come in. Hi, Zelda baby. How are you? How are you? You're so sweet. You are. You're just a sweet girl. You're like Bill when she's not a bitch. My sweet Bill. Bill's like, I'm tired. Look at her. She's so cute. How old is she?
She'll be 2 in October.
That's what I thought. Okay,
Yeah.
I said 1.5 years, and then I was like, wait. Am I off by an entire year? There's no way she's
No.
2.
Got her in 2022, yeah.
Yeah,
So.
that's what I thought. Yeah, so she's 1.5 years. So that's what Zach and I were talking, because she's small, but not that much smaller. Like Lilith weighs like maybe 50, 55 pounds.
Yeah, so
she's not that much bigger.
She was 47 the last time we weighed her.
Yeah, and Zach was saying that with poodles, they're not technically full grown till they're 2.
Yeah, it's
I
big.
guess.
That's like big dogs. Like, so when I had a Great Dane.
Oh, like in general?
Yeah, like
Oh.
my experience is like we weren't supposed to neuter him until like 2. Because
Because of the testosterone
Yeah.
and everything. Yep. Well, that's like hi Tom, how are you? When I got Millie, they told me, and I did that with these guys too, but they told me not to get her fixed until she had her first blood. The moment of the first blood.
Yeah, it is covered. I got Derma Shield on it.
Oh yeah, that's why it's got like gross bloodlines in it. Both of the tattoos. That's what I was saying. I was like, I can't touch it. Wait, I could, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
It's got Derma Shield on it, like that. Oh God, what do we? It's the stuff they put on an IV in the hospital, so it
For
breathes.
like burns and stuff, right?
Yep.
Yep.
To hold an IV in, because it's basically like a bandage, but it breathes. You know what it is. I'm just blanking on the name of it. This is the lemon tattoo. Yes, Tom.
Yes.
So anybody just swinging by new to my channel, we, the community, raised over $7,000 for charity a few weeks ago, or a month ago now. God.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. As a team, we raised over $150,000, and Rod offered his literal flesh and blood up. Was it 6,500?
Yeah, it was 6,500.
Yeah. So if we raised 6,500, I guessed that earlier. By the way, I'm
Yeah.
really happy I remembered that. He would get a "What's a Lemon" tattoo, because long ago we had a mix. I mean, so correct me if I'm wrong on the story. We were trying to compute it earlier today, because I knew. To me, it was just like, oh my God, Rod literally was right there when it happened. To me, in my mind, I was like, Rod, how do you not know? But was it because we were talking about giving someone a raspberry?
Yeah, we're talking about giving Gizmo a raspberry.
Yeah, like a raspberry, like a fart on them or whatever. And then someone mentioned a lemon vehicle.
No, it was, you were like, have you ever tried giving him a lemon after I
Oh,
talked
yes,
about it?
yes.
And Katie might have been a little high, and I thought it was similar to raspberry, where you blow.
Yeah.
So I was like, "What's a lemon?" And it became a giant joke.
But it was so many seconds. Like,
Yeah.
I remember you said, "What's a lemon?" And you just did this, like, fade out at the ground. And I sat here like this. And when I watched the clip back, I was like, damn, we sat there for full seconds and no one
Yep.
said anything.
Yep.
And it just became, and eventually we'll make a rap out of it. Like, it'll be a thing. But it just became, which is why we have a lemon emote. If you didn't know, we do have a "What's a Lemon" emote, which is.
Yeah. Now it's there.
Now the lemon is part of Flesh Forever. Which is incredible.
I was like, where am I going to put it? She's like, well, you could put it right here. And I was like, fine, that works.
It works, honestly. The colors.
Yeah.
I was going to say, it looks like the yellow that she incorporated is the same that's in the lotus.
Yeah.
So she's such a good artist. She
Yeah,
really
she's
does
great,
such a
yeah.
good job. It's like, I don't know, like, it's like the, what's the old style called? Like old sailor
It's
style or
traditional.
whatever. It's traditional, but it's like modern traditional.
She does traditional Japanese or like her two specialties.
Yeah. Hi, never, never. I would never. There's our what's a lemon. No shit. Yeah, it's a true thing. So thank you for doing that. It's pretty
It
fucking
was my
cool.
contribution to the insanity.
Bill, are you just gonna hide down there forever?
Come here, Bella. Come here, Bella.
Go say hi, Bill.
Come here, Lil. Come here, Lil.
I think she's. Oh, do you have to climb over me? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
This
absolutely
is why
not.
my campfire
Come here, Bill.
headset died again, and I'm like,
Oh, dude, Genova just did like a deep dive hunt because I was saying I can't find a replacement cord that's under $100. They don't exist.
Yep.
Now that Genova's done it, I know it's approved. I know it's official. It doesn't exist. It doesn't have his face.
That was too hard for such a small space. Like I would have had to get it like at least double the size.
I would never require it because who wants their own face on their body aside from Steve-O?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not.
I wouldn't
very...
require something like that. That feels mean. I mean, it was either a lemon or something on his chode. So like,
dude, I don't get how people. How do you get tattoos around your butt and not get infected? I don't understand it. Do you know if that
I'm
was?
gonna be honest. I've never even thought about the infection. I've just thought about the pain, and now I'm never gonna stop unclenching.
Yeah.
Maybe you just live on a bidet.
Maybe. I don't know, man. You would have to.
You would have to have a bidet.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I think you would have to have a bidet because no one's scraping dry toilet paper across their. I want to die. Yeah, 60, and 60 is about what I found as well.
I think was what I paid for the cable before I sent it. That didn't fix it, and sent it back to him. I'm like, I'm not. This isn't even worth the trouble anymore. I love these headphones, but I'm like, the cables die so easily.
Mine just bent in half. Like I tried to fix it so many times with electrical tape, and it finally just that one gave up.
Yep.
But they make them so proprietary that you can only get a $60 one, and it's like $60 is a lot for something that's gonna break right when the warranty's over.
Ugh. What are you doing? What are you doing, Trick?
You two childless people, baby wipes exist. Wait, for what?
Baby wipes exist? I don't mean.
For what?
I know, but like for wiping a tattoo on your butthole, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, it still seems. Oh, horrific. Oh, pain. You just unplugged me, bastard dog. Still seems painful.
Yeah.
So I'm like. I mean, I don't have a tattoo on my butthole, but all the places I do have tattoos, like all I did was like a tinkle of water across them until it was at the itching phase. No, I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't want to wipe a tattoo in general. Is all I'm saying. Dude, earlier today I was calling her over because people hadn't seen her yet.
Yeah.
And she almost crawled through on my desk. And I was like, hold on, I'm going to turn the camera before she crawls through. But that's her post up. And like, she just sits waiting for you. She's like, Dad, I'm ready. I hate this.
You're having a good time. Your tail's going.
She is. She's such a sweet girl. She does like that. I don't know. Small dogs, I guess maybe you don't notice it happen. But ever since getting the big dogs, I notice when they're going to run, when they're excited, they do this like thing.
Yeah.
It's like this gallop where they get a double. Her, every time I get up to take them out, she's like, like just so excited she can't bring her head with her body at the same rate.
Yeah, she's been running, like she was excited when my mom and sister got in last night and was like running around the house, like pulling up carpets and shit like that, because
guests and friends and people with energy.
Yeah.
I mean, she lives with Frenchies. It's like these guys when they were living with a pug.
Yeah.
Like just this gremlin that at them every once in a while.
Yeah, that was, I mean.
You know what? I didn't even think about an adapter for IEMs. I don't even know if that's a thing.
So this is, I was not even working yesterday.
Wait. What are they talking to?
That's Gizmo doing that, and Ripley just sounds like a dog, but like Gizmo is doing his gremlin talk.
I was literally just talking about gremlin talk, I think, yesterday. Because Millie, I mean, when I got her, I was a naive, dumb bitch, so I didn't play with her feet or anything. So if I tried to clip her nails and held her, like, in the pork sausage position where they're just, it was just that, until you put her down. And then she'd run away and be scared of me.
Yeah, it was. I have more of them, but I was yeah.
Dude, no, that is worth a shot. I didn't even think about it. I don't know enough about IEMs to even know if there was an adapter for him, but it's worth. I mean,
The problem
maybe.
is too, like when I did that and replaced the cable, it was the earbuds that were the problem,
Oh,
and so I just sent them back, and then so like
did they fix them?
they did for free, but like I'm like,
At that point, yeah, I
yeah,
know.
I'm
At that
just
point,
like,
just get another set.
yeah. I'm just like, it's not worth the hassle again.
Yeah, I know. I've never unplugged them. Well, I probably have at one point, but
Yeah, they
do they
are little-
unscrew or
No, you have to
unplug?
like pull them out.
I'm scared.
I will never not love your little soul patch trick.
I know his little milk, and it's sad because when he gets groomed, it goes away. Like it's only there if his hair grows out a little bit.
You should ask him not to cut that. Just let the
Just-
let the white sock grow.
Like Static. What's
Yeah.
his name?
Oh yeah.
Didn't he
Guy
end
said-
up being a freak or something?
He's dead.
He did die,
he
but it
died
was-
like 10 years ago of like a drug overdose.
That's what it
Yeah.
was. A lot of drug problems. Yeah.
Yeah,
Got
they just
him.
pop out with the little
It is. I mean, it's like the world's smallest audio cable.
Yep.
Wow. My autofocus wouldn't even pick this up. It's quite literally the world's smallest audio cable. Inside that is the tiniest little pin you've ever seen in your life. No wonder they're delicate as fuck.
And people like me and you who are just like just our arms and legs are moving when we
Yeah,
don't realize
and the
it.
dogs
And poodles,
unyank our
yep.
cords out or unyank?
Unyank, just yank.
Yank the cords out constantly and shit. Wow. It literally is the world's I mean, the gauge of that needle is smaller than the gauge of a needle we use for babies in the ER. That's insane. I want to unplug the other one to see if I even can.
Yeah.
Almost nobody makes their own connectors, so you can often get the connectors as loose parts on the right webs. Kind of like
That's how you do it from
Radio
Amazon.
Shack.
Amazon sells them for like $67, but they're from some other third-party company. But like,
wow, they're so small.
if it's not the cord and it's the cable, or if it's not the cord and the actual heads, yeah, it's real small.
You guys want to see Trump's penis?
Doesn't look like a mushroom though.
Dude, autofocus would never pick it up. It's so tiny. Inside that is the tiniest little pin. And that it truly is just the world's smallest audio cable that's ever existed ever, but even my autofocus wouldn't grab that.
Trick is
But I'll try
gone-
to take a picture.
Trick has gone full Rastafarian.
Oh, 100%. His actually don't matte though, which is kind of cool. Like what I read online is the darker the hair, the coarser the fur, like,
Yeah.
thicker the hair strands, I guess. Whereas like Zelda and Lilith are more likely to matte up, which is
Yeah.
why we have to shave them constantly, and it sucks. But he just gets this built-in like spiral curls that are just so beautiful. He loves everything.
I just love rub. Yeah, such a cool texture. Like when it gets about
right?
this length.
Those
Yeah.
curl. I like to just like pull them.
Yeah.
Just sit there and kind of not pull them, but like separate them. I guess just individual curls.
I baby
Digikey. I'm gonna write that down. But if anybody knows that kind of connector, feel free to DM me one of those or something. Hold on. Digi
Zelda.
Key.
Zelda.
For would it be an adapter that I'd be looking for? It's not Spur. They made some weird fucking connect. I mean, it's not weird. It's just unique enough that I can't find a replacement for it under $60. I open all the links and I have like a system at this point, Gek, of shifting links across the board. Otherwise, I lose them. It was terrible for a while. I'm gonna put connectors /
What you doing, Zelda? Did
Adapter.
you tell Chad about Trick vomiting water on me?
Oh my god, no. Oh my god, you guys. I did tell Zach though, and he laughed hysterically. So, I've told you guys that poodles do this thing, and if you've had poodles before or I think it's like a big dog thing.
Yeah,
but
Great Danes do the same shit.
Yeah, I had a lab that did the same shit. So what they do when they're excited is they go gulp, gulp, gulp a bunch of water down, and then they come over and they just like exorcist puke water. Like usually just near you, but no shit. Moments before Rod's about to take off this morning to go get his tattoo, he's sitting on my back step, and Trick puts his head over Rod's shoulder and just like a cup of water vom down Rod's genitals onto the sidewalk.
Yep. You did, didn't you, Trick? Yeah, you did.
There are no words, and my dumbass is just cry laughing, stumbling in the house to find a paper towel or something.
It's okay.
You know what's for? Well, I have really nice IMs that I've been using. That's why I haven't really like pressed to fix these ones. BDO got me these, and I think the brand is ME or something. It just has an M on them, but they're literally like $20, and they sound great. And they have like they have the same what'd you say, like body shape where you can put on whatever kind of tip you want. So I just got some like not name brand tiny, because I have really, really tiny ears on the inside, really tiny tips to put on them, and they're fucking comfortable as hell and they sound amazing. We've been listening to a lot of music lately, so I've been spoiling myself with my big fucking can headphones.
Yeah.
Dude, he's such a spoiled little bitch. Look at that little fucker down there. He's like, this is the best. There's so many people in the house to give me individual attention right now. He's such a little hoe.
He's a hoe.
For show.
A hoe?
He just loves.
For show.
He's just a lover, man. I don't know what happened to Lil to make her such a bitch. Lil turned
man.
into a real bitch, and I just don't know why.
I-
It couldn't have been me.
She came the first time I watched them for you guys, and Ripley propelled herself like a rocket, and then the rest
Lil
of
was
time,
on the dining room table. Maybe that put her in her place. Maybe she just respects you now. Because no shit, Rod is the only man in Lilith's life. Any other man in the world, she hides. She growls at. We don't know why. Nothing's ever happened. Like, her and Trick have had the exact same life.
We went over this in Zach's stream the other day. It was the blowjob I gave him.
It is true. It's the semen breath.
It's the semen breath, and knowing that I put their daddy's ding dong in my mouth, I guess.
You smell like daddy's dig dog.
Okay, I can love you now. I can love you now.
Your breath smells like Bob's breath. That's okay, Dad.
What? We like that smell. We could be friends.
Dude, isn't that weird? No shit. All the black cats I had growing up were the most cuddly, like personable cats, and every orange cat I had was a douche.
That's like Kin has Weasel.
Yeah.
Who just sits on the back of her chair.
Yep.
Now in Canada.
It's because they're sweethearts. Nothing says familiar than a semen pouch. There he is. You just look at that. It does look like such a soul patch right now. Bubba, you're just a fashionable man of the 90s.
You should.
Yeah, bringing it back.
He's like, I'm gonna join a '90s, late '90s new metal band.
We're just gonna keep Let It Go, and then we'll like. Oh, it was ball. I think, or slicked back, or we could do a ponytail, like a man bun and a soul patch. Is that douchebag enough?
You look good, Trick. If it wasn't 900 degrees, I would suggest it even more.
Oh, a beautiful man.
I'm down with Tom.
It makes his eyes look crazy though. They always look like they're stuck in a wind tunnel. Weasel doesn't. Wait. Weasel also doesn't know no.
Oh no, Weasel. No, she doesn't. Weasel.
Hi,
Kin-
Zelda. What are you doing?
Kin's had to put tape caps on her PC's power supplies because Weasel figured out how to turn the computer off.
Shut up. That's
What's
incredible.
up, Mr. Fox? Yeah. she
Like
has
on
a-
purpose?
Yeah. She literally has her reset, and she was showing it the other day on stream. Her reset and her power button, she has little pop caps
Rod,
taped over them.
I have a power strip down there. I'm not kidding you. It's on top of that now.
Yeah.
And the power button's taped down because this fucker learned how to turn it off. I swear to God. That's insane. But I just had a power strip down there, and he learned how to turn the power strip off, and he knew that it would just crash my whole thing. It would turn all my monitors off, and I would get up and be like, well, guys, we got to take a break. I got to fix stuff. And he was doing it.
So you could get a break.
I'm not kidding. He was doing it on purpose. So now I'm not, under my desk looks ridiculous. It's like there's a fortress around this power strip, and it's taped down. The power button is taped down. And he still tries to get to it.
He's like, I want to go outside.
He does. He's like, it's break time now. Let's go. What are you doing, Zelda baby? She's so sweet compared to these guys. These guys are so intense about their love. They're just like, I'll go get it whether you want to give it or not. And Zelda's like, it's whatever. We can love if you want. It's up to you. It's your choice.
Except when you start petting
Look
her
at
and then you
her.
stop and she's like,
She did that to Zach this morning and he thought it was pretty adorable.
she's-
Lilith does the same thing, but she beats her own face. She's so cute. It's so weird how her and Lilith are the opposite of the colors. Like, she's got a light face, Lil's got a darker face. But they're so similar looking. And she still has those big, pretty eyes.
her human eyes.
Yeah, it's the haunted Victorian look. If you're not a haunted Victorian child, what even are you?
Trick smells like incense or
It could be pot.
something. I mean, you know where he lives.
The way poodles do this thing where if they're just sitting, they go. And she was just like, you see them, they get lazy and they kind of.
Yeah, and lean back funny.
Yeah, they lean back funny and just like rest their head on their spine and get this fucking hilarious double chin thing.
Yeah, believe me, she's fallen over more than once.
Just let her know that my dog is apparently Giant Weasel. The loveliest, most wonderful void, but also maybe a freaking terrorist.
You know, your mom can't buy you dog food if, like, she can't stream.
These are facts, and you get fancy fucking dog food, my
Get fancy
dude.
food.
It's like $160 a bag.
Your mama loves you, and she needs to make that money.
And you eat pumpkin half the time because you're all sensitive and shit anyways.
Yeah, the last time we were supposed to have a poodle play date,
Literally, the last time we were supposed to have a poodle play date, this little shit got the shits. Little fucker, he's gonna reach over and fucking hit that power strip. Just like, oh yeah?
oh,
Watch me go.
because I will terrorize.
I
anything
swear to
that,
you.
like-
I didn't have it. There's like, I have the Fallout, like, box capsule thing that has the, what is it? What's the Fallout thing on your hand?
Oh, the Pip-Boy.
Pip-Boy, thank you. He's playing the game right now on his stream. By the way, please follow Rod Johnston. I have the power strip is like on one of those, and then there's this giant giant box of polyfill down there. I originally had it hidden behind the polyfill. He squeezed his body between the couch and the polyfill to get to it. That's how I know it was on purpose. He's a smart asshole. Look at
You are
him.
way too smart, dude.
He is. They're smart when they want to be. I don't need to be haunted by a Victorian child. I'm already plenty haunted by today's society. Thank you. Honestly, I'd take the Victorian child.
At least you know that at least you know it's racist. I mean,
And you might just die.
we
Like,
call
it might just breathe arsenic on you or something.
I mean, we live in a world where our political spectrum is so bad it broke up Tenacious D. I mean, so that's all.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the world, like, since the shit about Neil Gaiman came out, I keep saying, like, I just can't like people anymore. Like, I'm just gonna, oh, this is a great song, don't tell me the band.
Yeah.
I don't want to know. I'm just gonna enjoy the song anonymously. I don't want to know. I don't know, because it just keeps happening. I just don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, it's that thing where I went last year and saw Ice Nine Kills at Red Rocks. When
Yeah.
our favorite band we don't talk about, and it was sitting there. I was going, it's such a shame that these people are. This dude is such a piece of shit.
Such a piece of shit.
Because-
yeah.
He is he's a rock star, and he, like, in a way that we don't have many rock
Yeah.
stars anymore. And you're just like, but you have to be a piece of shit. And
Yeah,
just
you
ruin
can
it.
be a rock star and not be a piece of shit and ruin people's lives.
Yeah.
I fully believe in that. But yeah, I feel like I think about that too often. You ain't lying about that food. My special too stupid to drink water cats. Have to have prescription kibble for kidney health that costs $65 for a 7-pound bag. Yours is more expensive.
How long does
Holy shit. I mean, I know they're smaller and it's cats, so they eat less. But, like, per pound,
That's pretty expensive, yeah.
you win. Wow. I mean, theirs is expensive. I buy them. I mean, it's honestly, I got this really nice Canadian food called Origin. like spelt with Jen, when Millie was a puppy, and Millie never had to go to the vet, had perfect health, perfect weight her whole fucking life. I mean, we went to the vet for shots and normal stuff, but she never had to go to the vet. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna rinse and repeat with the poodles unless they have an allergy or something, and it's been great. Like they have, other than when someone gets into something.
I'm pretty sure he's probably eating something he shouldn't outside.
Yeah, I think it's an outside plant or something, which is why we keep trying to kill those stupid elms.
Lila, what are you doing?
This is what they do all day. Doesn't Zelda sleep at your feet too?
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
She doesn't put her head on the chair like Lila just did.
Trick will put his head right there.
That's what she had it on that leg over there.
They put their head behind the wheels of my chair, which is why before I do anything, I always look down and do this shit. Because I'm terrified to roll over their face.
I warned my mother and sister. I was like, watch out, like when you're on the couch or anywhere.
Because she's
like,
under your feet.
Yeah, under your so you hit her and kick her on accident.
They just know. They're like cats. They're big cats. They just know how to be under your feet, and they will be under your feet.
Yeah.
Prescription cat kibbles hiked up always. I don't know why. I guess the world just hates cats. I mean, it's a racket. They know that animal people will pay anything to keep their animal healthy because we love our animals. I think it's preying on that, unfortunately. Like, yeah, I'm going to pay anything to keep my animal healthy, but also don't prey on me. Like, that's fucked up. Cats don't drink much water in the wild. They get it from blood. I've heard that about wolves and stuff, too, actually. Like, a lot of predatory animals don't really drink a lot of water. Cats being carnivores, they're supposed to get the majority of their hydration from their food. Because indoor cats do not eat fresh killed food, they don't get the hydration they need. Is that also kind of why cats are into running water? Is that kind of a thing? Because I've heard that a lot of people have to get fountains and shit for their cats.
I sent you those.
Ooh, dude. The fresh.
He took those and then I was sent text them.
It looks, she did a really good job.
She took her, that took her 20 minutes.
That's fucking phenomenal. Was she the only one there again?
No, there was another guy who was guest, guest
tattooing. Yeah. Yep. And they don't like to drink from still water. I should just continue reading. So they don't make up for it from drinking from a bowl. Interesting. So they'll only go for running water. Interesting. Cats don't like stagnant water. That's probably a survival thing, right? Because in my experience, stagnant water means bacteria, right? It's icky. Stagnant means dirty, icky water, and that's not somewhere you should go. So cats are just smart then.
They have those water testing kits for camping and shit like that, so the water is bad.
I've seen that they have straws too that you can drink through, and they apparently filters water as you go. As the owner of urinary impaired fucking cat, can confirm my house is like a garden center with all the running water fountains. Oh, poor baby. But I get it. I get it, man. I mean, you don't get a dog to not spoil them, right? You don't get a cat to not spoil them. I mean, you got them because you love them. Trick is just laying on Rod like you can't leave. Bud, you're so cling-tastic. Like, Zelda can't even come. Zelda's on the couch sleeping behind my desk. She's given up. She's like, whatever. I'm not getting any attention here. I'm fucking done. She's also probably exhausted from the dogs. Sweet. She's so cute. She's literally asleep. Is she asleep?
I think so.
Oh.
She went over and laid out. I brought in my bag that has some food in it after my tattoo, and so she's like...
Oh, she is. She's laying by your bag.
Yeah.
Look. Oh my god. She loves Dad. I don't want to step on you, Bill. I know you're between my wheels right now.
It's funny. I figured out...
Look at that sweet girl.
It took her collar off, and it fits Gizmo. That's how thick his little funky neck is.
Wow. His little elephant neck?
Yeah.
That's where she was at. Oh!
You just bopped
Trick just got bitch slapped, everyone. Ma'am, do you have something to say about this?
Try to bot me and bot Trick.
She just got him right.
You are such a brat.
Look at those wrinkles. Oh my god, she's so Lilith. She has to be related to Lilith, I swear. The wrinkles are Lilith has that same. Trick, no extra skin. Look at those haunches. He's literally a beefcake.
Yeah,
He's a ham hock, but look at all that. Lilith has the same. I like to sing to her, what are you going to do with all that skin?
I wonder if it's for when they get pregnant. So that they they grow into it, you know?
Yes. I mean, yeah. I thought so wrong theory. This is not a good theory. But my theory was that it's kind of like with rabbits. Rabbits have that big, nasty, weird, like, not nasty, weird, that big, like, fat lump around their neck.
Yeah.
Literally, it's called their doo-wop, and that's where they hide their babies in it.
Oh.
And so I was like, maybe they hide their babies in their wrinkly skin on their back.
You just remind me, I saw the cutest shit ever. It was like a security footage, like these people have a security thing under their like deck or something like that, and you see this mom rabbit. I don't know if that was the whole video. Come back to the spot, and she had shoved all her babies in a hole and like covered it up with dirt.
A bunny?
Yeah, to protect them from like a predator or something like that. It was the cutest thing.
That's adorable. And when I lived in Maryland, we actually had a problem when you were mowing your lawn. Look at her. If you ever saw like a little mound of grass or anything like that outside, don't mow your lawn because it was probably baby bunnies. Yeah, it was constant though. I don't get any baby bunnies here. Look at her. Look at those eyes. You're too human, child. You're such a cute girl, though. Are you happy Dad's back? Look at this. She doesn't give she gives exactly 0 fucks about anything. I love it. She's got a very chill attitude, and it's kind of winning my heart. Sorry, I was trying to perch my camera up, and it was being a dick. Being a dick. Why are you like this? Why esta? Dun, dun,
What does that look?
dun, dun.
I'm being judged by my own poodle.
Poodles, all they can do is judge they're mean girls. I'm convinced that poodles are nothing but mean. They're like just mean girls on the inside. Sir, this is a PG-13 place. And that's not a butthole and everybody knows it. Bop him in the face. You get him, girl. You bop, you get him.
What was that?
You get him.
I got your mouth and you're like, arr. I don't think he saw my hand coming.
He was probably going to lick or go. Yeah.
He was just like, ah.
They mouth play. Look at her bopping him.
You're a Muppet. You're a Muppet.
She is. I mean, stop it. Look at that cute
Mom.
fuck. I know. Mom, she's not playing fair. She hit me in the face. Mom, I'm telling. I'm gonna tell Mom on you. I feel abused. Oh my God. Go, Zelda, go. You tell. Oh my. She's like, that's my dad, and I hate this. Oh my God. She's so cute. Stop it. Oh. She just did the cutest little.
That's her bark. It's like the.
That was so cute. Shut the fuck up.
I think she learned it from Gizmo, like to try to talk like that. Like.
Oh my God! She tried to do a weird Gizmo bark.
Yeah. She's like, ooh, ooh.
That was adorable, and I might be deceased. Look at her. You bop him. You get him. You get him. And then there's Trick, who's got to be a vocal asshole. You bop him in the face. You tell him to shut up. Bill, you be a nice bitch. You bop Bill. You bop her right in that nose.
Bop it.
Bop it. Twist it.
Bop it.
Pull it. Smack it. Now she's like, what the fuck? What happened to my attention, Dad?
This is why
Look
poodles
at her,
damage
God.
eyeballs. This is why poodles damage eyeballs.
Dude, you see how she got... Bill got me, like, death scratch on my chest. And she got my neck.
Yep.
All the time.
I woke up this morning and I was like, I don't even know what the fuck.
Yep.
It was her.
Dude! I think... I was showing this to chat the other day, but I got... Hold on, I'll turn the camera on. Because they're coming around. I got this bruise on my leg, and I think it's from one of the dogs nailing me.
Well, dude, it is... I mean, one, we're giant tree folk, and two...
Well, yeah, and I mean... Cocky was like, that's probably something you walked into.
Yeah.
But the shape of it is so weird. I was like, that looks like a nose of a dog.
Yeah.
That's a dog nose. Someone ran into me like a little bitch.
Seems like something Trick would do.
I know. And it's like gross and hard.
Dude,
That's what she
Zelda,
said.
Zelda will pop you real hard.
These guys are bad at bopping. But, I mean, we're going to get our nails clipped, right? Are we going to get our nails clipped and we'll be all better? Are you gonna come out?
Come out and play.
Poodles
Bill.
and their caves.
Oh, so the other day I was ready to record the podcast, and Zelda went over and pulled down one of my lights. I'm like, Zelda! And I'm just like yelling at her because I'm like frustrated she did it. She goes and hides in her crate. She's like, yell at me here, safe spot.
Yep.
You're very pretty. You know that, Miss Lilith.
This fucking floof. I love it so much. It's just so big. Look at that shit.
You need some dry shampoos.
Yeah.
Well,
She needs a...
Zach playing today?
Is Zach still playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Oh, why he played that game?
I think it was a 100-month thing, was it?
Is that a Trolls 2 tattoo? There's no Trolls tattoo on my right arm. No, it's this arm is all.
It's Lister Fiend.
It's all Japanese shit. It is a It's supposed to be a
I can't see what he thought was.
a koi or not koi flu dog. I can't think of the word.
That was Trolls 2?
I think he might have asked what that was. Yeah, that is.
I was trying to figure out, like...
It's a
I've never seen Trolls. Wait, the horror movie?
yeah, the one that's, oh my god, they're eating her and they're going to eat me next. Whatever.
I have seen that one. I thought you meant
Yeah.
like the ones with the jewels in their bellies.
No, I've never seen one of those.
No, me neither.
uh,
That's what I picture when people say Trolls, is like...
the thing I get with this all
with
the time
hair.
is where the wild things are. Is what I
That
get
I
on.
was gonna say.
Yeah.
If anything, I would say Where the Wild Things Are, which is a great book. So, hi, Bill. You guys clog up the area, and then Zelda just leans against a wall like a prisoner on the other side of the room.
No Phil. No Phil.
You're such a good girl.
You need to bop him. Bop him, Zelda.
She's doing this.
It's the RBF face. So like, Daddy, why do you do this to me?
No shit. Back against a wall. Oh, you gonna get him? You gonna get him? She's so cute. All right, let's take a break. Come on, Bill. We'll take a break and take the doggies out, and then whatever. I don't know.
Leave Mr. Zach alone while he's
I know. You guys are so cute. All right. Stretch your dick. Whoa. Stretch your dick, slow to bowl, do those things. BR to the motherfucking B. Stay hooky the rest of the day and go to the dog park with Rod and the puppies. Because we so rarely have a third friend to go with, and I think it'd be super fun. And Rod's trying to... Sorry, let me turn this down. Rod's been trying to socialize Zelda more with big dogs. I know, it's booyah, but I'll take videos and pictures. God, you unplugged me again. Every day, all the time. They're just... It's constant.
Oh, you're such a fatty.
I know. Well, I mean, I'll try to find someone perfect and awesome to raid, but oh my god, look at that girl. Such a baby, Bill. She's literally a lapdog. She'd be a lapdog if she could.
So pretty.
Such a pretty girl.
This is how the world should be.
Literally, she's like, this is how everything should be. Just carry me, everyone. No, I'm not skipping out on watch party. It's too hot to be out there more than an hour. It's too hot. She's a girl. Smith, sniff your butt. Make sure it's the same.
What's my name again? Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, we're good. She has to sniff her ass every time she does anything. It's so weird. But no. Just taking off an hour and some change early to take the dogs to the dog park. And Rod and I haven't got to hang out for a while either. And I figure maybe I can try to wingman him.
I need to sign your book. I owe you a signature on the
I think
book.
it's in Zach's office.
Okay. No, we can do it when you get back.
Yeah. Because I think Zach was reading some of them to his chat or talking about it or something. And I think it's in his office, but I'll pull it out. Yes. So Faded Friday's tomorrow. So that's what I was going to say. I have all the links you guys gave me and I'll save those because Faded Friday truly is the day of the music and the videos. We just kind of got... You got spoiled by my distractions, by me being easily distracted and not playing games and watching awesome music instead. But today was a fucking banger, man. We haven't gotten a lot of new music like that in a while. And I saved all of it. So I'll open up tomorrow with all the new music that we found today. And then we can roll into new music tomorrow, which I will save those links for tomorrow. But yeah. It's so rare that I get to go hang out because we both have jobs and shit and stuff. So we're going to go to the dog park and have fun with the doges. Vile! Oh my god. Literally about to take... I was going to try to find someone to raid and go play hooky with Rod.
Vile.
Oh yeah, have you seen it yet? I have a good picture of it on my phone, so I'll put it in the Discord, and I'm sure he will too. But the lemon, and then show him the other one you got done.
I got my.
No touchy. It has the film stuff on it, but that teal color is so pretty.
Yeah, she did. It was funny because the frog looks brown, but it's purple when you look at the pictures because the blood making it look.
No way, it looks purple. I think it looks purple. It looks purple. You'll get good pictures of it. It does. It looks fucking little Grogu is fucking gorgeous. Seriously, the frog is like very, very delicate, almost literally the purple of my pot leaf over here, like kind of that violet purple. I mean, Hatari, no shit. Fridays, I just promise and guarantee that we will do music and funny videos every day. But more often than not, I get sucked into that. Like, if there's a day where everybody has just a shit ton of awesome links, I will never turn down a day of awesome music ever in my whole life. Ever. Life is too short to not have awesome music in your life. You know what I'm saying? Wait, hold on. A pun for Rod. 3,226 years from now, life will either be really good or really bad. It's 50-50.
Wow, that is. Yes.
What's a lemon?
I don't know. I don't get anything wet.
That's fucking incredible. Violent. It's violent purple. Ultra violent, if you will. It's kind of the color of my hair, actually. The purple, like the purple part. It is. It's really pretty purple, but it is bloody because he literally just got it done. Oh yeah, I was gonna look for someone cool to raid and give you guys someone. But tomorrow, seriously, I music all day and stuff. But I haven't got to hang out with Rod for a while, and so we're gonna play hooky with the dogs. But we will take pictures and stuff because there's always really cute dogs out there. And actually, I got a really, really good picture of Zelda on my porch just now with her big golden scary human eyes. And I edited it because her collar was showing like addresses and things, and we don't need stalkers in this world. So I will post that one in the Discord for you because she's so beautiful and she looks so fucking much like Lilith. It's honestly nauseating. I don't think Vissy goes live this early.
She's also been going
because she's working. She's doing a new job. Yeah, so she's kind of been on and off. But I know she always has good things going on, so she's always a guaranteed awesome.
Going live. No, she has from 2 days ago or 3 days ago was her last one. It looks like in her Discord.
All right, then we're gonna go here because this is my fallback. If you don't like this raid, I don't know what to do with you as a human. It's literally just a channel that features newborn kittens. Like that's it.
Very cute.
It's the cutest thing that's ever existed. So take care of yourself, drink water, make good choices. Watch party tonight. We have the wheel to spin. I don't know if we're watching Chasing Amy or not. I think we were all kind of like, man, Chasing Amy. So I don't know what we're going to watch in the watch party, but watch party definitely happening still.
Did you hear Dogma finally got out of Weinstein?
Yes. We watched Dogma in Celebration the other night for it, and then it set us on a Clerks spin-off, and we've just been watching all the Clerks movies. I still need to see the third one. I just watched it for the first time. Oh my God.
I hear it makes your heart hurt.
It's so good, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a perfect homage to all the Clerks movies. It's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah,
but I was just sitting here, like, bawling. Yep. It's incredible. Please watch Clerks if you've never seen it. But on that note, take care of yourself, take your joy, and I'm going to go play with dogs now. I love you. Bye.